You stated that you understand that there was no records being kept by the security of the dump site, and that the ticket books or cash books, sorry, the allocation for ticket books or cash collections made on these. So there was no records being kept for these.
Yes.
As a supervisor, was that supposed to happen?
No.
How do you keep track of how many books that was given and how much money was made out of it if they were not keeping records?
Yeah, that one, all the duplicates are given back to me, and I will return it to the council.
Okay, but now how do they run the account if they were not keeping cash books?
This is what I'm
And if
saying.
they were not keeping records?
This is what I'm saying. There was no record because I gave them, they will sell it and give me back the duplicates.
Then you were not doing part of your responsibility properly. Do you agree?
As I said before, I did because for me it was a pilot. So I felt that what was important is for me to collect what the money they have and bank it and get my receipt, because I'm the guy taking the money from them. So,
but you think it wasn't fair for them to note down how much they were giving you, or for you to note down how much they were giving you, because it's for you to go and submit back that money. So if they've been giving you, let's say 10,000, and you've been submitting 5 or 7,000, how do we know? Because you were not keeping records.
For me,
as much as it was a pilot, the first thing you should know was to keep a cash book, no? Or records.
For me, I told you, the cash book was with Jonga, it's not with me. So for them, they should also get their own.
Why didn't you advise?
I think what council is trying to find out from you is the fact that you receive cash
Yes.
from collectors
Yes.
without recording it anywhere and transmitting the money to Mr. Jonga. How would you do the reconciliation? It is what you present to Mr. Jonga that is what Mr. Jonga is going to enter in his cash book. So he is trying to put to you whether it was prudent for you not to maintain some sort of record as to how much you are receiving from each collector. Because you recall that you know better than I do that they collect revenue on different distinct categories. They collect revenue for different categories from $50 is up to $250.
Yes.
You understand? Different categories of people that come into dump with different vehicles.
Yeah.
So for somebody to appreciate how much has been given to you, because these collectors, they collect per day, and you come the next day to collect that revenue that has been collected for onward transmission to Mr. Jonga,
Yes.
for him to give you a receipt.
Yeah.
So from these receipts, it will be very difficult for us to understand, you understand, whether you collected from 5 collectors or from 2 collectors, and how much is the total that you have collected from each particular collector. Because it's nowhere written. It's just a receipt that we have seen, a treasury receipt. Unless, you understand, there is a proper reconciliation done, we would not be able to see, you understand, the cash in transit, what happens to it.
For me, if I collect any receipt...
Because you are the one
yes, I'm coming.
That is handling the cash in transit. Is
yes,
that
I'm
not
coming.
correct?
I'm coming, yes.
No, I just want to be clear so that
yes.
when you explain,
yes.
we will understand more.
Yes.
Yes.
Whenever I collect tickets from Jonga,
yes.
I do sign from Jonga.
Yes.
The number of tickets collected from him.
Okay.
So those tickets will be given to the police.
Okay.
Because by then we don't have any ticket seller at the dump site during that period.
Okay.
So after 3 weeks, they brought in Usman Jase as a ticket seller, but he was not confirmed then by the council, neither been given a contract. So I feel that Jase is no more, he's not a staff yet, neither been given any contract. This is why I gave the tickets to the police. So it's the responsibility of the police also to book those tickets given to them. For me, I do make sure that the number of tickets given to them, I collect it from them.
Sorry, let me intervene here. As at that time, what were you? Are you a supervisor or what role were you?
No, by then I was the deputy director of service.
That you were deputy
Yes.
director of service. So how would it, if for example, how do you do the reconciliation? You, the deputy director of services, you collect the receipt books from Mr. Jonga and you sign for them.
Yes.
From the CRBR, right?
No. Jonga have his own cash book.
His own, where you sign for this receipt
for these tickets.
For these tickets.
Yes.
Now, how do you do the reconciliation between the security, yourself and Mr. Jonga?
For the securities, if I go there, they count the money, give them with the duplicates, because all the tickets have duplicates. Okay. They will give it to me with the monies.
So you cross-check?
Before leaving.
So you cross-check that before you...
With them.
Yes, before you take the money.
Before I took the money.
And
so,
you will take the books also back to Mr. Jonga?
Back to Mr. Jonga.
For him to do the reconciliation?
For him to do it. This is why he normally took all the books that I returned to him.
Does he make reference on that receipt?
Yeah, the numbers are there, ticket numbers are there.
For the ticket books?
Yes, their numbers are there.
For those particular receipts?
Yes.
So please do a cover note as she has requested.
Okay.
And we will be able to have clarity as to what those receipts are all about.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Council, you may proceed.
Mr. Badjie, like I was saying, there was no proper accounting system. That is why there was some shortages at the back Rotterdam side.
During my time, I don't think there is any shortages because all the monies I receive are deposited and I have the receipts with me, bearing the ticket numbers on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now we can move to the next issue on your second statement. That's the third paragraph. We've noticed there are...
Sorry, Council, before you go to the next statement, I have a question for the first statement. Your last paragraph on the first statement, which is dated the 10th of July 2023,
yes.
You have indicated that you understand that the minimum daily fuel supply was, for each bulldozer, was 75 liters, and it could go up to 125, correct?
Yes.
And that you don't know that Mr. Kanye is supplied in bulk, and you are not aware of that transaction.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Now, being the Deputy Director of Services, how is it possible that you don't know exactly how much fuel these bulldozers use? Because this, what you have indicated in your statement is a variation. You said from 75 to 125. So at what point do you supply the bulldozer 125 liters? What would be the situation or the occasion that you will have to supply up to 125 liters?
We are always advised by the mechanic.
The mechanic? Who is the mechanic?
I said Buba.
Buba
Kujabi.
Buba Kujabi.
Yes.
So he advises you. Does he do this?
Does he?
Through writing? Does he do this advice?
No,
Does
the
he give
mechanic
advice?
cannot write.
Huh?
He is not educated. He cannot write.
So he just tells you that today this is how much you need, and that is how much you will.
No. I think you are misunderstanding. When
Yes,
the bulldozers,
we want to understand how.
when the bulldozers came,
Yes.
he make the inspection of the bulldozers.
Is he a staff?
Yes, he's a staff. He's a staff. So that's the time we were advised that the maximum liters that the bulldozer should take was 200. But we told them that council cannot provide that. We cannot give 200 per day. We don't have that capacity to do that. So that's the time he advised us that any day the bulldozers are working, minimum we should give them 75 liters. We should not go less than that, because if not, the machine will get a problem.
All right.
Yes.
Now, for the issue of the bulldozers, are they purchased by the council or are they hired?
For these two bulldozers,
Yes.
they are not purchased. I said they were brought from Kanilai.
So are they still the ones that are being used at the dump site?
No. Because
Where are
as of-
they now?
One is still standing there, it's not working. The other one, I don't know where it is.
All right.
Yeah.
So currently, the bulldozers that are being used at the dump site, are they purchased by the council or are they hired?
Currently, it's hired. It's on contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how much is paid per bulldozer per day?
No.
You don't know.
No.
Thank you. Yes, council, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Badjie, I understand that there are some vouchers paid to you as an impress.
Yes.
What were the procedures that you followed, if any?
For the impress? Can you repeat your question, ma?
The impress.
Yes.
There are some vouchers. I'll just take you through. It's already in your statement, third
Yeah.
paragraph, second statement, third paragraph. Do you have a copy of your statement?
No.
Okay. PV 190904, dated 5th day of November 2019, amount 5,000. PV 200873, dated 26th June 2020, amount 15,720. PV 1287, dated 7 June 2021, amount 63,000. PV 201418, dated 5th day of October 2020, total 48,980. PV 201485, dated 13th October 2020, amount 41,440, and PV 201085, dated 29th day of July 2020, amount 20,000, being cast impress paid to you, the deputy director. So now, what procedures do you follow?
Yeah, requests are made to the CEO, who will forward this. If approved, it will be forwarded to the finance for payment. Then from there, you have to do the retirement.
And you did this request to the CEO?
Yes.
You have copies of these requests for all of these
Yes.
payment vouchers?
Yes, I can produce them.
You
They are
can
not with me,
provide-
but I can provide them.
Kindly provide the payment voucher, the impress and the applications, the request made for all of these payment vouchers that are stated earlier.
Okay.
And have you made
And also,
retirement?
and also provide the retirement of this, because you have said these are cash impress that is paid to you, right?
Yes.
So you provide us the retirement of this.
Then the retirement after check, because the retirements were all sent to the office of the CEO.
Yes, but these are impress that was given to you. So after the transaction, you should retire.
Okay,
So
I will
when
check
you
for the.
retire,
I will check for the
There
photocopies.
should be some
Because I do get photocopies. I will check for those. But for
Yes.
the originals, they are all sent to the CEO's office.
Yes, we just want to see the transactions of the
Okay.
vouchers and the
Okay.
retirement, because
Okay.
they are impress.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Council, you may proceed.
You've noted down the retirements?
Yeah, it's noted.
Okay, that's fine. That will be all from my end. Lead counsel have a few questions for you.
Yes, you had said that you do not keep records with respect to the monies you collect from the collectors at the dump site?
Pardon?
You had told the commission that you don't keep records of the monies you collect from these collectors at the dump site. Is that correct?
No, what I said was that any tickets that I took from Jonga is being recorded.
Any
So
ticket that you?
I took from Jonga.
How about the monies you will take from these collectors?
The monies that I took from the collectors also, all the receipts are here.
Do you record? Do you have records of these collections, the time, the individuals you have collected these monies from?
Yeah, that's all my evidence.
Do you issue them receipts?
Huh?
Do you issue them receipts?
No, I give them tickets.
Yes, but when you collect the money from them, do you issue them receipts?
The receipts are mine because I don't have any receipt book to give it to them.
Do you know what the law says about someone who wants to have dealings with cash, the financial manual?
No.
Are you familiar?
No.
It's your role to collect revenue.
We were piloting and I was given
It's your role to collect revenue.
It's not my role to collect revenue, but we were piloting and the mandate was given to me by council.
Where's the evidence?
Pardon?
You have evidence that you were given the money to collect revenue?
Yes.
To collect physical cash?
To do the pilot at the Bakado Dam site.
What pilot are you talking about?
As I said before we started the revenue collection at the Bakado Dam site, it was never introduced at the dump site. So in
Did the council mandate you to collect revenue?
They give in that pilot, yes.
In that pilot program, you are
said,
mandated to collect revenue.
They said it's the service department that should be responsible for this piloting.
Yes.
Yes.
And so
a resolution was passed.
And this is in your capacity as deputy director of services?
They didn't say that.
What was your capacity then during the pilot?
This is what I'm saying, because by then I was responsible for supervising the Bakode dump site. So this is why I took the receipts.
Who gave you the authority to be collecting money from the collectors?
Nobody gave me the authority. It's the council that give the resolution for us as a service department to do the pilot for this transaction to be done at the Bakode dump site.
What does this pilot entail?
Because we have never collected any revenue at the Bakode dump site.
Yes.
So we want to get a clue whether it will work or not.
So that means you will flout all the rules during this pilot process?
Pardon?
It means you will flout all the rules during this pilot process?
To my understanding, we have done almost 95% of the rules.
So because it is pilot process, you don't have to follow rules?
We did follow the rules.
You are not mandated to collect money. It's not your job to collect money. Do you agree with that? First we agree with that and then we move on.
Because if
you
you say...
If no business collecting money.
Pardon?
You had no business to collect money from the collectors. Do you agree with that?
No.
You don't agree with that?
Because the council said the service department should do the piloting. This is why we did the piloting.
Have the structure with respect to who should do what. If it says the service department must collect revenue, it did not say that you will have to collect the money directly from the collectors. Did it say that?
Yes, it didn't say that, but I'm the person who gave them the receipt. So
yes.
It's me who should collect it and take it back.
Yes, so it did not say that. Now, let me ask that you be given the financial manual with regards to whosoever has access to monies of council or revenue. Mm-hmm. On page 61. Mm-hmm. And I will ask that you be given the resolution as well. General Council Resolution, 31st May 2018.
Okay.
Before you read that, may I ask that you be given this resolution? Is that the resolution you are referring to? Is that the resolution you are referring to?
No.
Mr. Badjie,
No.
this is not the one.
No, this is not the one.
Because that one is not favorable.
No.
So which one are you referring to?
Maybe you can give me a chance so that I can go and produce it.
And produce the
resolution that I'm referring to.
Which says what?
Which says that the service department should do a pilot at the Bakote dump site to do the ticketing system.
Yes, Mr. Badjie.
Yes.
But you in particular, did the resolution mention your name?
It says the service department.
I'm asking you a direct question. Did it say that you yourself should be involved in collecting revenue?
No.
Good. You have a TOR as per your employment.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Do you want to read it for everyone to see what your job entails?
When I was employed,
Yes.
I was employed as a project supervisor.
Yes.
Then rose to up to where I am.
Yes.
But when I was redeployed to the service.
Deployment as Deputy Director of Services.
Yes.
Do you want to see your TOR?
Yes.
Can you please read your TOR?
This is 2023, not 2018. Redeployment as Deputy Director of Services Operation.
Do you have a different TOR in 2018?
This is what I'm saying. On the 2018, I made it clear that I was redeployed to Service Department, but without a TOR.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you don't have a TOR, but now you see the TOR of that particular portfolio.
Yes. But by then, the pilot have already been done.
Yes, but the pilot did not say, nowhere, in fact, it makes it worse. Nowhere did it say that you can be going to the dump site and collecting money.
I agree on that, but
and you agree is wrong.
I agree on that the pilot didn't say that I should collect revenues.
Then why
but
were you
I told you that the resolution says the service department should do the...
Why were you collecting money specifically?
Why?
Why are you collecting money from the collectors directly?
Because I am the one who took the receipts to the dump site.
That does not authorize you to collect money. Now read on page 61, which talks about the subsidiary cash book. You will know what it takes.
Page
61 of the financial manual. Are you there?
Yes.
Please read it.
This is the cash book to be used by employees charged with the receipt of revenue.
Yes.
And pardon?
I said, go ahead, sir.
And whom are required to make logment to the main cash book at the council headquarters. In it is recorded in serial numbers, ordered and receipt, ticket, license, etc., and the amount received from the public on the day of receipt. It says 1, the appropriate standard receipt book, license, tickets, or order approved from serially numbered must be used by the account clerk charged with the receipt of the council's fund.
So you see, it's very clear that for anyone who deals with revenue collection must have a cash book.
Yes.
Where is your cash book?
I don't have any cash book.
Why would you have a cash book?
This is what I'm telling you. At the record, at the clerk's office, I do sign. But at the dump site, I don't have any cash book.
That is not the question. You decided to have the duty to go and collect revenue.
Yes. I'm not the one who decided.
Who instructed you to collect
This is what
revenue.
we were given a resolution
No, I am
to do a pilot.
specifically talking to you. Who instructed you to go and collect revenue from the collectors?
No, physically nobody
That's
instructed
it.
me.
Now, where is your cash book?
I don't have any cash book.
How can you now render a proper account of these monies you collect? You do not give the collectors receipt. You don't. They testified and they said that you don't give them receipt.
I agree. I don't give them any receipts.
That's fraudulent.
But whenever I collect monies from them and it's banked, I have my receipts.
Now, how would we know that the amount you have collected is the amount you have deposited?
That is on the duplicates of the receipts and is all recorded on the receipts.
No. You have to, the receipts must form part of the cash book. The transactions must form part of the cash book.
Those transactions are with Jonga. Everything is written.
See, Jonga has discrepancies. And he gave evidence.
How?
He said what he will write is what you will give him.
That's left to him. But for me, whatever I receive from Jonga is receipted and all those dates.
Not true. That's not true. And don't say it's left to him. Because if you had done what you are supposed to do, then it can easily be accounted for. If you had kept a cash book to clearly maintain the records, right from inception, where you are taking these monies, from the collectors that you are taking the monies from, then we can say that the monies you collect is the same amount you have accounted for.
As I said before.
Do you understand what I am saying?
Yes.
Do you understand what I am saying?
Yes.
So failure to do that will provide or have a hole in the process. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So you can't come and sit down here and start telling us that you have receipts.
As I said, let me comment. I told you whatever I receive from Jonga is recorded and I sign.
That is not the question. That is not the issue.
What is the issue?
Issue here is when you are taking physical cash from the collectors.
Yes.
You do not have any accounting system at that level.
Yes.
You take money from them. For instance, if you take $20,000 from them,
yes,
from any collector,
yes,
you don't even give them a receipt. You don't sign any document. And they had complained this. They had said this in the commission.
Yes.
So now when you take the amount and go to Jonga, Jonga had no idea how much you've collected.
But the receipts are here.
No. Which receipts are you talking about?
Pardon?
Which receipts are you talking about?
That the monies I collected are all deposited.
From
the cashiers at the back of the dump site.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the level of the collectors. You know clearly what I'm talking about. These are receipts from who? Who gave you these receipts?
From council, from Jonga.
That's it.
Yes.
And the receipts are the monies you gave him.
Yes.
That's it.
With the duplicate of the ticket that were sold by the cashiers.
Friend, would there be any variance?
I don't know.
You created loopholes. You went and collected money, knowing fully well that you had to keep a cash book for whatever purpose.
As I said,
you would not. So let me ask you: do you not know that you are supposed to issue them a receipt after collecting money from them?
No.
You don't know.
No, because
you don't know.
Let me answer.
Go ahead.
Because I felt that I'm the one who submitted the money, and in the receipt book, my name is there. This is why I kept the receipts.
And you were not aware of this provision in the financial manual?
No.
You were not?
No.
And whose fault is that?
That is my fault.
Yes, but it's intentional.
It's not intentional.
That is the problem.
No, it's not.
Mr. Badjie, it is intentional.
It's not.
Because at your level, you are not working for or under the finance department.
That's true.
You know revenue collection is squarely the role of the finance unit.
Yes.
That is not your role.
But we were given the resolution to do the piloting.
And you repeatedly want people to believe that?
Well, I can produce the evidence of the resolution.
Saying?
Which says that the service department should do a pilot for certain period and hand over everything. Because we are responsible for the dump site.
Are you listening to yourself?
Yes.
Do you have a plan for the pilot program?
Plan for?
The pilot program, how you're going to execute this function?
Yes, we have.
Do you have a plan?
Yes, we have.
It's written?
Yes, it's written.
Can you produce it?
Yes.
Will that plan state how the revenue is going to be collected?
Well, Maybe if I go to the plan, I can check, but we have a plan.
Did the plan state how the revenue is going to be collected?
I cannot ascertain as of now.
Will the plan indicate that you can also collect revenue?
No.
See, Mr. Badjie,
Yes.
when you flout the rules, you just accept. If you flouted the
No,
rules.
no. Where you want to take me, council, I cannot accept.
You don't-
Because we were given the mandate
We will
to do the pilot, which we did, after which we hand over everything to finance.
Honorable Chairperson, we will request that the witness provide these documents by tomorrow so that we can proceed with the witness regarding the resolution that you are referring to and the plan, the work plan for the pilot by tomorrow.
Mr. Badjie, so we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
And thank you for coming. So
Thank
please
you.
endeavor to bring the resolution that is authorizing the service department to do a pilot project at the dump site to collect tax, together with the plans, etc. Any other document related to the piloting of revenue collection at the dump site.
Okay, ma.
All right, so we may rise.
Madam Chair, we are done for the day?
Yes.
Okay, I have 5 more witnesses as well, but that's fine.
Witness, it's past 4 o'clock.